all done.
Her hissing.
Yeah. Yeah, she hisses. Gets a little defensive when take them off the eggs. Come on. Wow. Well, that's a lot of eggs. And make sure there's none left in her. Come on, big girl. See, look at her belly.
She has 9.
9 eggs. See how skinny she is?
Mm-hmm.
They're all out. So she's not egg-bound.
Oh, 10. 10 eggs.
Is there 10
Yeah.
altogether?
Awesome. Yeah, there's some of them. There's some that aren't stuck together, but there's some that are.
Cool.
10. I wonder why she pushed that one to the side.
Sometimes they do that when the egg's not that good, or they're not gonna make it.
Looks like it has a lot of pits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. There's a couple of them there that are
Spots.
dimpled.
Yeah.
So, separated.
You have the flashlight.
Yeah.
We have a marker here.
They're not coming apart too bad. How much really stuck? This one's stuck to 2 eggs. Pull them apart.
Huh?
You pull them apart because if one egg goes bad, at least if they're apart, you can take that egg out of the incubator. But if they're all together like this, and one egg starts to go bad, they can all go bad. She must have laid these right after I left for work. They're not slimy at all. the other ones weren't that easy to get apart, but they were a little bit moist still. These ones aren't. I don't remember where. Oh, there's the flashlight.
The back might be loose. You might have to just tighten it.
Alright, so here we go. We have 10 viable eggs. We just had to candle them in a dark closet because it's still too light out. But we'll get them set up in here. Make sure to not touching the sides at all. What we're gonna do. So, springtails eat mold. So the springtails, if the eggs should get moldy, will eat the mold off the eggs. And they won't touch the eggs themselves. Well, they'll touch them. They won't eat the eggs at all. And that's just because they're a little bit more discolored than the last batch of eggs we got. They're not so perfectly pearly white, but that's okay. Look at that. 10 eggs, and they are a fly and a bumblebee. Today's the lay date, and the hatch date is 8/4/21.
Thought they weren't supposed to be touching each other.
No, they can touch each other. They can't touch the sides of the box. They touch the sides of the box, then they'll touch the humidity that runs down the side of the box. They just can't get wet. Really need the press and seal. I don't think the way we incubate them in the cooler with the water, but we'll just seal in some more humidity.
Thank you for listening to WGFU 200. This is just a reminder. Please remember, if you haven't already, to hit that subscribe button. Also, click the bell to receive future notifications every time WGFU 200 uploads a new show. If you're enjoying the content, why not leave us a thumbs up and leave a comment below to let us know what's on your mind, or if you have any new show ideas you'd like to see. Now, let's return to your present programming on WGFU 200.
Alright, so here is the incubator. Big giant cooler. As you can see, set up to 87.9. That's the thermostat. And right there's the thermometer inside. It's being kept at 89 degrees inside. And as you'll see in a minute, I don't need to control the humidity because this is just a big heated water basin. And the humidity is constant, 100%. So I will set it up. Set her up over on the side here. And she'll stay right there for 60 days, give or take 1 or 2. This egg box is empty, and this one here is our spider. And those eggs will be hatching in approximately 18 days. It's 18 days away. I should actually take that box out and dry the press and seal, and you can see the eggs. I dry the press and seal once in a while. I'll open that other egg box probably in about 3 weeks. By then the top will start to look like this one, and I'll have to dry off some of the water on the top of the press and seal because you don't want the water draining down on the eggs. So that will create a moldy situation. See, the eggs are dimpled. These guys, their lay date was 4/20 of this year, so their hatch date will be 6/20 of this year. So every once in a while, like after 3 weeks to a month, then you start building condensation. You don't want the eggs to get wet, so you dry up anything that might be making its way onto the eggs so they don't get moldy. See how these are dimpled? That's actually the baby snake inside is starting to absorb the contents of the egg because it's big enough to be at the point where they're going to start to eat now. And they are eating the contents of the inner part of the egg. So every week or so, I'll go in and just dry off the droplets on the press and seal, just to ensure it doesn't rain down on the eggs. I don't have springtails in this box. Then I'll come in here in another week. Just to make sure they're not being rained on. And they sit on these trays, which keeps them elevated above the water. There's 2 fish tank heaters that are attached to the thermostat. And a pump, a waterfall pump, just to keep the water circulated so there's no hot spots. This white egg box, we're waiting for one more female. So in that white box, we're actually waiting for, I have a het pied, heterozygous pied, normal female. And we bred her to our visual pied, our homozygous piebald. And we're hoping to get some visual pieds from that clutch. That'll be exciting. So we're going to clean out this girl's tub, get her all set up so she's clean. Some females will actually act defensive even after you pull the eggs. They'll stay in this spot where the eggs were laid because she still has the scent of the eggs and the mucus that surrounds the eggs that they're laid with. And they'll stay in defensive mode even though there's no eggs in there. So we like to clean it all up. New substrate. Clean up the tub. We can use this substrate for other things. Snakes really don't go to the bathroom at all while they are building eggs. Sometimes they'll pee because they still drink, so I can wash this out. And this substrate can actually be used for, we can use it around the garden, or I can rinse it off and use it for the breeding chamber for the crested geckos. They actually stopped eating. This girl stopped eating pretty much when I started pairing her up back in October. So she hasn't had a meal since October, which is fine actually for ball pythons. The longest any of mine have ever gone on a fast was 1.5 years. And that was a male that I have down here who just started eating again. Alright, so there's the dirty tub. And here's the clean tub. And here's the hot spot. The heat tape is attached to the bottom of the tub. Spot in the front for a water bowl. There she is. My sweetie pie. See, she's tame. Come on. Have your new digs all set up. Let's go. Look. It's pastel spider, or the slang name is bumblebee, ball python. And this is the next girl we'll be doing a video on. As soon as she lays her eggs. And her husband is up here. And that's male pied. That's Rafiki. He's a big boy too. Hi buddy, he just shit, so we'll leave him alone. But that's gonna be an exciting clutch. And there you go. I'll keep you updated on the eggs. Thanks for watching.
Hello, and thank you for tuning in to WGFU 200, home of such shows as The Road Guru, coming all the way from an ash ramp at the top of our very own Rocky Mountains for all of your road directional situations. And you can't forget Truck Cam Eric, one of the originals on the channel, bringing to you his video announcements to road awareness and safety. And also, watch for the new guy, oh yeah, and his bone-chilling true tales from the shadows themselves. Here's paranormal interviews with the evil spirits that do these hauntings, and where they come from. And you can get it all right here on WGFU 200.